Hello everyone, it's Sandy. I'm back with part 2 for the tutorial of the project share that I shared in my last video, and it's this really cute double envelope style folder that I had shared with you. And you only need one piece of 12 by 12 double-sided paper to make this really cute style envelope style folder, or you could use two pieces of 12 by 12 double-sided paper, and you can make two of these pocket folders. And it's a really fun little project idea. You can pack a whole heap of stuff in here like I have. This is a great little folder to use for recipe cards or to store some photos. You could also store all of your tags in here, ephemeras, die cuts, use it as flat mail, or store some of your mini journals in here as well. I did have some string that holds the folder together, but I've taken that off, so I didn't want to waste time untying it in the video. But let me just quickly show you the pockets, and then we'll go ahead and do the tutorial. I'll also put the video down below for the project share if you wanted to have a look at a more detailed look of the bits and pieces that I have put inside. But this is how it looks like. So this is the envelope style cover, and then you open this up, and then I've added a gusset here in the front to give it an expandable pocket, so you can store a whole heap of stuff in the front here, and that closes up that way. And then you open up to this side here to another deeper pocket on the left side, so you can store some more stuff on the inside there. And then coming across to this side here is another envelope style pocket. This doesn't have a gusset, but it opens up this way to another pocket, and I've got in here a few things in there. So that's the pocket there. I then added a cute little library style pocket here, just to give it another little pocket here. So that closes up, and then at the back is another deep pocket here as well, so you can store more photos or recipe cards or whatever you like on the inside there. So this is the double pocket, double envelope style pocket, because it looks like two envelopes in one pocket, another pocket there, pocket on this side, and one on this side. So for this project, I did use two 12 by 12 paper, and then I cut that in half, so I used two different prints. And then in that back pocket was this really fun little pocket folder that I had made. And I'm going to do a tutorial as well for you, so you can see how to make one of these really easily with one piece of paper, and the envelope actually joins onto the folder. So there's your envelope here, and at the back is another pocket. And then on this side here is a side pocket as well. So it's another fun little flat mail style folder where you could also add ephemeras. I did add this extra little booklet on the inside here using an elastic. If you wanted to do that, you can use it to add some page inserts and create a little journal book with it as well. So I'll do a tutorial for you and show you how to make that. But I did get this inspiration to make this envelope from a previous project idea that I'd made using two 6x6 paper, which is this one here. So you can see it's the same, but this one here is a single envelope style with the same front pocket and a back. But I thought I'd make one as a double pocket using one 12 by 12. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to show you how easily it is you can make one of these. So I'm going to show you using one 12 by 12 double-sided paper. But if you wanted to use two different pattern papers to make this, you're just going to pick out another 12 by 12 paper, and then you're going to cut that in half. So you're going to have two pieces. So I've got two here, and just cut that in half, 6 by 12 inches. You'll also want some scrap papers to create the gusset for the front pocket, and you want to cut two of those at 2 inches by 2¼ inches. And then you're going to fold your paper. This is single-sided paper. You're going to fold that in half with the print facing in, and then you're going to fold that back and fold the other one back. So that will give you like a W shape. So just like that. And then you do the same with the other one. Fold that in half with the print on the inside. Fold one side back and fold the other one back. So then you get 2 of those. So put that to the side. The papers that I use, in case you're wondering and you missed out on the last video, it's this really cute paper, 12 by 12 double-sided paper by Pebbles, Kid at Heart collection by American Crafts. I had also purchased the 6 by 8 paper pad as well in this lovely bright colours and patterns in here. I thought it was fun to use. So that's just a paper pad in case you're, a paper collection, in case you're wondering. All right, so I'm going to show you with a single-sided, one piece of 12 by 12, but I'll also show you how to assemble it if you wanted to use a different, 2 different papers. So cut it in half at 6 by 12, so you get 2 pieces, and then 1 piece of the 6 by 12, you're going to cut that in half again, so you're going to have 2 pieces at 6 by 12. So you're going to have 2 pieces at 6 by 6 inches, and then you're going to have your longer piece. Now, if you're going to use another piece of paper again, I did cut 2 here at 6 by 6. So that was 1/2 of another 12 by 12. But anyway, I'll show you how to do that later. So what you want to do first, with the long piece, that's 12 by 6, you're going to line it at the 6-inch side, and you're going to score at 1 3/4 of an inch. 1 3/4 of an inch, you're going to score that all the way down. And then you're going to turn it over on the 12-inch side, and you're going to just score it at 6 inches, so in half. So 6 inches, and then 1 3/4 of an inch all the way down. And then the other 2 pieces at 6 by 6, you're going to score them both the same. And you're going to just line that up on the 6-inch side, and you're going to score it at 2 1/4 of an inch, and you're going to do that to both of them. And then you're going to grab the long piece again now, and what you'll do here, you're going to make a cut at that 6-inch mark just up to that score line. So you're going to cut that, and you're going to have those 2. And what we're going to do, I'm going to flip it up this way now so that they're facing on the top. And then what you want to do, you just decide which side you want your front cover or your back. But I'm just going to show you how to put it together. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold this over in half. And then you're going to grab one of those pieces, and that's going to get folded in the front like that. You're going to open this up. You're going to grab this one here, and you're going to fold that in the front here as well. So you're going to have your 2 pieces folded like that. All right, so let's just put that to the side for 1 second. And you're going to grab these 2 pieces, and you're going to fold them over. And again, you decide which pattern you want showing. So I'm just going to fold them first like this. You're going to grab one, and the one that's folded with the shorter side, we are going to, actually I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to have one folded one way and one folded the other way. So makes it easier this way. So I'm going to bring this over now. I'm going to grab this, and this one here, I'm going to slide that underneath, fold that up, and that's going to create the back pocket there. And this will now create the front pocket like this one here. So let's open this up. So that side's done. And then you're going to grab your other piece. Again, you just decide which one you want showing. And I'm going to slide that in this way to make it easy. And that's going to get placed in there like that. When you turn this over, that's going to give you the back. So that is how I made the double envelope style. So now we're going to assemble it together just so you can see where it's all going. So if you want to use 2 different papers, I've already cut these 2 different ones just so you can see. I'll fold this over, and I'm going to fold the other one the opposite way. I'll make a score line. So I'm going to go that way. So I've got two that way. So I'm going to take these ones out just so you can see the fun way of using different papers. So that's going to go like that. I'm going to open that up. And that's going to go there. And then I'm just going to slide that one in there. And then that will give me the back. So you just decide if you want to use different papers, you can do that. But I'm just going to use these two. Actually, I'm going to use two different papers, I think, so you can see. Let's do that. Actually, I might grab this one. So I'm going to do that, I think. I'm going to use the two different ones. I like different patterns and colours. I'm going to slide that one in that way. All right, so there we go. I've made my one. So you can see how this part is catching on to the fold when you fold it. I'm just going to, just bring this out for a second. I'm just going to cut this out a little bit, as well as the other side, just to make it fold easily. Okay, so that's going to make it easier now. So let's just place this back inside. And then that one goes in there. So now it's easy for me to close. And then whatever's sticking out, I'll just trim that down later. Actually, I might just trim that now first. As you can see, it's not lining up. Sometimes you just got to play with your papers a little bit. So I'm probably making this confusing now for you. Just quickly do this as best I can. I'll just take it out. If you need to trim it, you just do it whatever is easier for you. That's a bit better now, so that's all nicely lined up. And this one will probably come out a little bit as well. So let me just fix this edge so it all sits nicely. And just trim it. Probably best to use a paper trimmer, but just make it quick. Okay, that'll do. Right, let me just put these back in. And just assemble it and create the gusset as well. All right, so here is my album. Oh, my envelope. So now I'm just going to grab some glue. Let's start with the first piece. So let's grab this one out first. And I'm going to glue along one side here. Glue that. And up here. Okay, so now I'm just going to just put that out. I'm going to slide this in and turn it around that way, and I'm going to press that down. So that's going to give me my pocket now at the top. And you can also punch a thumb notch here if you wanted to do that. So do that first before you adhere your pocket if you wanted to create a little thumb notch with a circle punch. So that's done. So we've done that pocket. So let's make the gusset for the front here using the two little pieces that we had create the fold. So I'm just going to do that. So you're going to have your, like the M shape facing that way, and it's going to get placed in there like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this side first. And then I'm going to line it up with this piece, which is the front. And you're going to notice that that's sticking up at the top there. We're going to trim that off in a minute. And let's do the other side. Again, with this side, with the valley fold facing in. I'm going to glue this. And then placing that on this side. So now I'm just going to trim off the little excess pieces on the top. That one and then this one. So now what I'll do, I'm going to glue these two down. Just adding glue there. And then bring that back. And then you'll see it's going to give you a pocket with your gusset. So that's your front envelope done. And then we're going to turn this over now. We're going to do exactly the same with this side, and that's going to get placed this way. No gusset. Now, if you want to, you can do that. If you want to add another gusset, just make another 2 more of these for this side if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that for this one. So again, we're just going to take this out. We're going to glue along the back here, just like we had done with the first piece. So I'm just going to run some glue. And then I'm going to slide this along that fold line. Just going to turn it to the back just to make sure it's all sealed nicely. Okay, so that's all in place now. And I'm just going to open this up and apply glue to these two sides, and that will give me my front pocket. And that completes your folder. And then you can corner around these corners if you wanted to do that, if you have a corner rounder punch. So that side's done. And then I'll just open this up and do the same to these 2 top corners. And there you have your double envelope style folder. Pocket. And there's a pocket up here. Pocket in the front there. Turn that over. And then you've got a pocket here as well. And that's all there is to that. And then I just added some scrap paper to create a little tab here and punched a hole so I've got a closure. Just cut it some scrap paper, fold it in half, and then I just place it on the front. You could use a belly band. You can just tie some ribbon as a closure, or you can just leave it as is. But that's how I made this envelope style with one piece of 12 by 12. So then I had these 2 pieces. I can just create another one with the other half of that 12 by 12 to make another folder if I wanted to. So I've got 2 sets. So I hope that wasn't a confusing tutorial. You can leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this style of folder, and if you wanted to give it a go. Hopefully I could get to see your project on Instagram if you are on Instagram, and I do hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will be back with the tutorial to show you how to create this other simple folder as well. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.